Welcome into the Moi Ploy Boys Dynasty Podcast, the greatest podcast that you didn't want or ask for. And now introducing your hosts, Jake the Gluten-Free Karras and Peter Cheater Pigoo Hot Sizzle O'Donnell.
What is up, Golf League mahomies? Welcome back for the third time, likely the final time that you ever waste your time on this channel. It's the Moi Ploy, the podcast that you did not want or ask for, breaking down the third part of these Golf League pre-draft trades. I thought I was done with giant Jamar packages, but oh wait, no, I might be done. I might be done with giant Jamar packages. All right, cool. This next one is a Jamar trade, but it's just a wee little package. All right, and I got something to say about this one. Jamar is a fucking wizard. He's won almost every trade he's been a part of, and it makes sense when I see the type of shit offers he sends me. That if I were to ever accept an offer from Jamar, I'm probably losing that trade. Not like a little bit, like straight up hardcore, like this dude won the trade, this dude lost the trade. Jamar be winning trades out here. Now, Jamar gets the 1407, that's DJ Chark, and a 23 second. Tisbom gets a 23 fourth, so nothing, and the 1008, which is David Bell. Jamar is added again, and honestly, I learned a lot in the about trying to get some trades done in the pre-draft here. I learned a lot about how to get it done, and Jamar showed me the way, because I literally offered Tisbom practically the same trade, except, I wanted his 23 second for my 10th round pick straight up, and for some reason, that does something to a person psychologically. It really fucked with Tisbom's mind, because it seemed to say to him, if this guy's willing to take a second round pick, then there must not be anyone available at his 10th round pick. And I'm pretty sure mine was like it was the 1001 compared to the 1008. So it was even an earlier pick. And it was so but the psychology of it, I think, is kind of like, if this guy's willing to take a second round pick for his 10th round startup, then there must not be anyone available. He's not expecting anyone to be there in the 10th round. Sorry, making sure my kids aren't screaming. Hang on. Nope, we good. It's just my dog making weird noises, I think. All right. Trying this for the third time. If I'm willing to take a second rounder for the 10th round startup pick, then that must mean that I don't expect anyone at the 10th round to be worth a second round rookie pick in 2023. So, Tisbom be like, oh, me so smart, decline. But Jamar packages the same trade, but gets other shit for free, because he packages it like, oh, look, all it costs is a second round pick, and you get to move up from the 14th round to the 10 rounds. Just a second round pick for 4 rounds of value? Wow! I'll even throw in a 23 fourth, which we all like. Those 4th round picks are nothing. And Tisbitch was like, oh, wow, 4 rounds of value? Me take now! He literally just gives up a 14th round pick for free. He had a better offer on the table. And David Bell is not going to be worth a 23 second. Right now, he's not. You can't trade David Bell for a 23 second. You just can't. Maybe at some point he gets there, but we're talking about right now. So he passes up an earlier pick, gets David Bell, who's not worth a 23 second, gives up a DJ Chark, who I don't care. I don't care for DJ Chark. But it's not like a 23. He's worth a bit more than a 23 fourth. Why the fuck did you even give up any extra value? This is how you package like when you're trying to trade back in a draft. This is how you package it. You take your startup pick where you're like, or your rookie pick where you're like, I would take for my 5th round pick. I think all the guys in this tier are worth a 23 first. So I'm going to ask for a 23 first for this pick, and then I'll be like, all right, look, you can move up from the 8th round. You just send me a 23 first in your 8th rounder, and I'll give you my 5th round pick and a 23 second. So you're basically just straight up just gaining pure value, just straight up gaining pure value by doing that. And that's how you do it. You target the pick that startup pick is worth. So in this case, the 10th round pick is worth about a 23 second, but not if it's David Bell. And then you just add in other shit to make it look like you're getting a free upgrade. Anyways, I was very upset by this trade, as you can tell. I'm sorry I said tiz bitch. That was really rude. It won't happen again. I'm just kidding. It's probably going to happen again. All right. The 24th trade here. Look, you got to have tough skin if you're going to be on the Moi Ploy. And when I say on the Moi Ploy, I mean unwillingly a part of this podcast. The subject of the podcast. Because you're not really a part of, you're not really here, Tizbomb. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to apologize. Okay. So we have got Patrick Surtain, the 18th, and myself. This is picks for startup picks. I get 3 24 firsts and a 23 second. Surtain gets the 201, which was Trey Lance, a 1002, which turned into Kareem Hunt, and an 1801, which turned into nothing. I mean Tyler Huntley. All right. Trey Lance is worth probably more than 2 20-24 firsts, especially in the eyes of Trey Lance truthers. Some would even pay 3 because they're 20-24 firsts, which could end up taking some time to pay off. I mean, Trey Lance was a mid-first round pick in his startups, and he's taken quite a while to pay to do anything as well. So, let's see, where was I? Oh, which basically leaves a 23 second for Hunt and Huntley. Decent, but I'll probably take the 23 second side of that, not by much, because I'm not trying to win now. So I think this is another fairly even to mutually beneficial trade. I'll definitely be taking my side of it, as 3 firsts is always hard to pass up for almost any player. I mean, you know, those 3 firsts could be anything. They could even be Trey Lance. It's definitely possible to get a little pick happy. Sometimes if you have a stud, you just need to keep them, no matter how much they offer you. All right, the 25th trade. This is Captain Kyle Picard and Dak. All right, Picard gets the 12th round pick was Mondre Stevenson. The 15th pick is 15th rounder is Darrell Henderson. Dak gets the 7th, which is Lenny Fournette, and the 15th, which is Nyheim Hines. Now, Lenny and Stevenson plus the 2 seconds is Leonard Fournette is worth Ramondre Stevenson plus at least like 1.5 of those seconds. I might lean those seconds side, but if you look at the other picks, you end up, in my opinion, Dak messed up by taking Nyheim Hines, who's a player with 0 upside. Jonathan Taylor gets down. Is Nyheim Hines really going to see like a huge workload increase? No. This has happened before. Nyheim Hines is a passing down back. He stays a passing down back when the lead back leaves. We see this all the time. Those guys that are pigeonholed into passing down back roles, when the starter goes down, they remain still solely the passing back. But we're not here to criticize picks. Sorry, Dak. Not sorry. All right. I think it's a fairly even trade. Dak gets the best player in the deal and the win now asset. Mutually beneficial. I think Dak got what he wanted, though, with Lenny Fournette. 26th trade. This is Kyle Picard versus Tizbomb. Kyle Picard gets Completely irrelevant Jerry and Ely. A 24 second and $1. And then Tisbomb gets the 1406. Another time that Tisbomb's really pissing me off because I was really trying to get those second round picks off of him, and he clearly has no fucking clue what they're worth. The fuck even is this trade? Khalil Herbert for a second in any year is fucking absurd. But the idea that you would give anything else on top of that? Like, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? I offered you a 10th round pick for those second rounders, and here you are taking a 14th in trash for them. But it's packaged as like a 9-round move up, and you're like, this goes so good. Bro, you are getting mind tricked left and right. Like, this is not the value you are looking for. Come on, man. Use your brain when you're making these, when you click and accept on these trades, dude. Ugh, this is just horrible. Horrible, horrible. Absolute steal for Kyle. Well done, dude. Robbed my boy Tiz blind. Maybe it's Tiz blind would be a better name. All right. Now the 27th trade. Kyle and Dak swap like 5 picks and $5 fab and get to troll the league and me because I'm sitting here doing this trade breakdown. So, thanks. Moving on. Another massive trade. This one happened like a few hours, 15 minutes before the draft. Love it. 15 minutes before the draft, I get the 19th pick, which was Isaiah Pacheco. I get 2 23 seconds, 4 23 seconds, 2 23 seconds, 4 24 seconds, and 1 24 first. Picard gets Jameson Williams, Elijah Moore, Josh Jacobs, and Tony Pollard. Now, this is a massive trade, fairly even in my eyes. I'm going to break it down for you. Jameson Williams is worth a 24 first. Generally, you have to give up extra. However, the 24 first is expected to be a much stronger class than the 22 was. So, I think Jameson Williams for 24 first is about even. Elijah Moore is worth probably a first, and I generally think of a first as being worth 3 seconds, especially if you don't know where those seconds are. So Elijah Moore I've got valued as 2 23 seconds and 1 24 second, which leaves Josh Jacobs. I see that he is worth probably 2.5 to 3 24 seconds, and Tony Pollard is worth probably a 24 second. I think Pollard owners are mostly just sitting and holding. If you really want to pry him, his startup value, like where he's going in drafts, is worth about a second round pick. Oof, excuse me. And you see that 10th round pick, Tim's willing to give up a second round rookie pick and then some. I said Tim. Tiz. Sorry, Tiz. I had a buddy named Tim who we all called Tizzy. Anyways, it's a whole thing. So, fairly even. I lean my side, obviously, as I'll take more assets rather than fewer when you're in the middle of a rebuild, and this definitely solidified my rebuild status. All right, the 29th trade. Oopsies. What have I done? No! Just totally lost my place. Where's my name next to a bunch of picks? All right, got it. The 29th trade is this one here. We have got Briar Proctologist getting DeAndre Swift, and Kyle Picard is getting CMC and a 24 first. The fuck is this trash? Briar, what are you doing, bro? I mean, I know what you're doing because you seem to be a Detroit fan, which would explain why you love losing trades as much as you loved losing this one. Now, I'm just kidding. You didn't make terrible trades completely, but you definitely lost the shit out of this trade. You moved up 3 spots, and it cost you a 24 first. And there wasn't even a huge, like, there wasn't some sort of massive tier break that you did. Horrible trade. Go get your guy, I guess, but damn, you gave up a lot of value. The 30th trade and the worst of the entire, well, maybe the second worst, because the Goat Rings trade earlier with Najee was pretty fucking trash. However, Badaki, brother, I hope you brought some ointment, because I'm going to roast the fuck out of you. Let's get into it. Dog, you traded up from the 805 to the 702 so that you could grab Allen Robinson, who wasn't taken until the 9th round of one of your other startups. He was taken at like the 901. The fuck are you doing, Wadaki? You gave up a 24 first in order to move up 14 spots? 15 spots? Like, you couldn't, I don't even know if you can trade Allen Robinson for a 24 first right now. I've got him in 3 other leagues, and I have been trying so hard to trade him for a first round pick, and no one will take me up on it. I think maybe later, once like the redraft season starts getting a little bit closer, and those redraft noobs start getting a little bit more hyped about the Allen Robinson connection with Matthew Stafford. But damn, dude, to give up George Pickens and the 24 first for Allen Robinson? That's the guy you went up to go get? Just take Robinson at the 805. You can reach for him at the 805, dude. Like, or offer the 24 first for him post draft. Most people will probably take that. I just like, how are people getting Jedi mind tricked out here left and right, man? This is terrible. 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 Ugh. All right. Anyways, the last trade was a gentleman's agreement. One of the guys got auto-picked, and the guy he auto-picked was the guy behind him wanted, so they just did like, I'll get your guy, you got my guy, let's do a little trade. Boom. Trade was done. All right. It's always nice to end on a gentleman's trade, especially after how hard I flamed all of you. If you made it this far, congrats. You're fucking psycho. Just like me. Here at 2:26 in the morning, making content for like 3 people. I hope you liked it. I had fun making it. I had fun roasting you. I had fun coming up with really mean nicknames for everybody. So congrats on being a Dynasty degenerate and a sicko like myself. This took a long time to do, but I had a lot of fun doing it. Feel free to scroll around my channel. I've got a lot of just random shit. Most of it is very, very specific to my leagues. I mostly just get bored at night while waiting for the baby twins to wake up. So I record Dynasty content for my leagues that I commission for. There's a few gems though. You might find some fun stuff. The highlight reel, how to scout from a highlight reel, is a nice one. Bit late though, as the draft is already done, but it's good knowledge to have going into the next season, because not all of us have got 20 hours to grind tape like some fucking sickos like Badaki and Zach, those fucking weirdos. I got kids, bro. I got time to do that shit. I gotta scout from highlight reels, and I'll show you how. Anyways, if you made it this far, why? 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 You should really take a look in the mirror and ask yourself some hard questions. Disgust me. No, I'm kidding. I'm so glad you watched it. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it. Yeah, bye.